Guys, welcome back to Cruzermans Inventions. So today, just as a short vid, I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you some old vintage stuff, actually, an old vintage chainsaw and pretty much an old vintage motor, which is a Briggs & Stratton. Some of you might be familiar with it. I saw one on Terror Fixes All, one of the main programs I watch, because I don't watch TV. I just look up cars and cameras and Redbeard's Garage and Terror Fixes All and Grind Hard Plumbing. So that's all I really watch. So, and then I just do my work and build what I build. So check this out, guys. Here's a little look on some motors. So this is a little 2-horse motor that came out of the vintage bike that I'm building at the moment. So, okay, so this is the one I want to show you, which is a 1971 16 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and I've done that to it just to sort of revive it a little bit. Now, as you all know, these things had like downdraft web carbies and so forth. I've given it like a old Villiers 2-stroke tank, and had to make up the muffler because nothing was on this. It was just a block, and so I had to make up the manifold. And I thought, well, that's a small opening, I can open it bigger. So I thought it'd be good to put a flat slide carby on here, like a Mikuni flat slide. Here it is here, and these are pretty good. This is what it is. So yeah, for I don't know, a couple of $100 you can get one of these, and you can put them onto 5-horse motors right up to about 16. And but if you watch Redbeard's Garage, he will teach you a lot of cool stuff. Now this is one of the carbies that came off. It's a Downweber drafter carby. You can see it's a big old tank compared to this thing, but yeah, used to leak a lot and so forth, and it's just not really economical these days. You could even put one of these sort of carbies here on that. But getting back to this is where the performance is. If I was to put that on my drift trike on Hemi over here, whoo, instead of the original bowl type butterfly one here, it'll go a lot better. So yeah, what that old motor's missing is a case like this. If I could find one of those off a Robin like this, I'll put a pull start. But what I tried to do was adapt a wheel on this lever, like a motorbike starter motor, and I've done a cutaway in here. So I, positive and negative to this, get this wheel spinning and push it in, and just starts tuck 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 tuck, and it works. There's my cutoff switch here. Tap tap. Just tap this to the spark plug and it stops it. Simple little things like that. My granddad, I grew up around him. He was a mechanic. My dad was a mechanic, and I really wish my own kids were around, so I could teach them things. But unfortunately, after 10 years, they probably will miss out on all of that stuff on our side. But who knows? They might find their notch one day. So let's check this out. Here's an old vintage chainsaw. It is huge. This is what the pull cords and stuff used to look like back in the day. I think this here is like late 50s, 60s or something or other. This is another side to it. It's a 2-stroke. What else can I tell you about it? It's still got its original tags on it. It takes obviously 2-stroke petrol mix, which is a bit of oil with gas, And then this is the carby. Looks like a diaphragm type of carby. And yeah, it's got a huge bar on it. And as you can see, the actual teeth are spread wider apart than normal. But let's go to a smaller chainsaw. So yeah, that's the size difference, guys, right there between the small one and the big one. 25cc, and I don't know what this is. Must be like 50 at least, or 45. Might be even more than that. But it doesn't really say on there. Usually it does, but yeah, bit of guesswork. So it's got like little primers here and trigger under here, but this is yet again another motor that I'm going to be doing up and stuff. So yeah, anyways, let's have a look at an old mower. This is not the oldest mower, but it's a 2-stroke and it's a real one, and this is like a mulch mower. So yeah, compared to a normal one, different, eh? Anyways guys, cool. I'll see you in the next one. Cruiser Man out.